Hello everyone, welcome back to Susie Saves. I'm Susie, and today is the 1st of November. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. I will have a special video coming out next week to look at our 1-year update from creation of this channel and started budgeting. So look out for that. But for right now, we are going to open our weekly budget. This just means that I look at the paycheck I received today. I get paid on Fridays, and I delegate where all that money is going to go. This helps me to not overspend and then be left with no money, or forget about things that are happening later in the week and spend money that should be spent elsewhere. So without further ado, let's get into it. I was sick a few days last week. I get paid weekly, and I was sick a few days, so I only made $520. This is my 9 to 5. I am a chemist. More specifically, I'm an organic carboxyl chemist. And I made $520 last week. So, from working last week. We have fixed expenses like rent and internet. And then we have flexible expenses like gas, groceries, and miscellaneous. Now, I happen to know I also have a prescription I need picked up, so I'm going to put that here as well. For savings, I have a Roth IRA, and then I leave a small amount in a checking account for a buffer. For sinking funds, I have my husband's car maintenance, my own car maintenance, food or lights for our pets. We have cats and lizards, so sometimes the lizard needs special care, and the cats also will need flea medicine and stuff like that in the summer months. Gifts, this is particularly for Christmas gifts right now, because Christmas is the next holiday including gifts. Phone bill. I pay my phone bill once a year because it's under my mom's plan, so I just give her all the money for the year up front. And then car insurance, which is also paid once a year. I am very lucky. I have no debt currently. So let's delegate our money. We have $520 to start with. So this is it is not the norm of me, but unfortunately, I don't really have money to put towards rent this week. I did front load a week of rent last month, so I do have $100, which I normally would not have. But because my meds are expensive, I can't really afford to put money aside for rent. However, this is a 5-paycheck month, so I have that, like, what do they call it? Miracle week, lucky week at the end of the month. And I do plan to start filtering all the money towards the rent so that we can pay it this month. The internet gets $23. Gas gets $50. Groceries gets $60. Miscellaneous gets $20. We are having a party this weekend for my husband's birthday. And so this miscellaneous will go to snacks and drinks for the party, or decorations, or anything like that. I am a contract worker. I am not part of the company I work for, which I know is a little weird, but basically it means I don't get benefits, so I don't get paid time off. This includes holidays that we're forced not to work. I don't get them paid, and I also don't have insurance. So, in the great US of A, my prescription is going to cost $200. I think it's actually $197 with tax, so I'm going to budget $200 for that, which is unfortunate, but it is not a road bump we cannot go over. The IRA gets $135 every week. This is because it maxes out at $7,000, so that should be enough to put that where it needs to go. Husband's car maintenance gets $5. My car maintenance gets $5. Basically, because this bill was going to be so high this week, all of these need to stay as low as possible. Pets is getting $5. Gifts is getting $5. The phone bill, I'm going to double pay next week because I don't have money for it. And the car insurance, I'm going to pay this week $12. I know it's a little stressful. Please do not let my budget stress you out. It is all going to be okay. It just so happened that I don't know if it was COVID, but I got quite sick for 2 days of the week. Actually, I was sick the whole weekend and then Monday, Tuesday. So I'm not exactly sure what it was, but a lot of people in the office were getting COVID. I've never had COVID, so I don't really know what it's like for me and my body, but I was like, I cannot get up, so we didn't do that. So this haul will be $353. Also, I did, though I can't do anything about it this time, I did look up different pharmacies because they have different prices, and so I do believe that this will be lower the next time I need it. This is also 3 months worth of medication, I think, so I won't need to pay this again until 3 months from now, and at that time it should go to the different pharmacy and be a lower price. Just to be transparent about that, I am trying not to pay $200 every 3 months. So we got $32 here, and then we'll figure out what the buffer needs to be. So our total income this week was $520. Our variable and fixed expenses are $353. Our total sinking funds is $32. Oof, looks like we have no buffer this week. It'll all go into that IRA. I knew it was going to be a tight week when I had to switch medications back to the expensive medications, so I'm not super surprised by that, but it is unfortunate. I do like to have a buffer. However, since I have a buffer every week, I think the current buffer in my checking account is around $100. Obviously, I'd like it to be more, but it's just to make sure that if a bill comes out early out of the checking account, especially like my internet bill, or like a reoccurring subscription I may have forgotten about, that it won't bring my account negative. That is the main goal of the buffer that I budget into my weekly budgets. But that's it. I'll have a bit of news to share with you guys next week, related to the budget. I'm hoping to have 2 good news, but I might have a good news and a bad news. So I don't know yet, but we will see. So as soon as I know, I'll let you know, and then we can talk it through with how that will change the budget, but I don't know yet. So anyway, that's the budget for this week. I hope you all are having a fantastic Friday. It is finally November. I hope you all are enjoying it. Halloween, I hope, was a safe night for you and your families. And I hope to see you in the next one. If you want to see the cash stuffing for this video, that will be out on Sunday. If you want to see where I put my money into my Roth IRA, you can see that on our Transfer Tuesdays. And if you want to see how my actual budget compared to my setup for the budget, the closeout for this budget will be next Thursday. I hope you all have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night, everyone.